Dan the Natural Man Show. Dan the Natural Man Show. Dan the Natural Man. Dan the Natural Man. Dan the Natural Man Show. What? Okay. Today I want to talk about the benefits of celery juice. And I have my good cheat sheet here because there is a lot that this juice can do for you. Okay, and I like to get to the point. I don't want to ramble today. Celery juice, number one. Celery juice is a very good source of vitamin K. This helps to build strong bones and strong teeth and to keep everything intact. Celery juice, number two. Celery juice is full of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is great for us, not only just the plants, but it's great for us. It helps detox our bodies. It helps keeps our blood clean. And it is almost identical to the chemical makeup of our own blood. I think chlorophyll is missing just one element that our blood contains that it doesn't. So that's pretty impressive. Number three, a lot of us now, and I mean me included, sometimes we have stomach issues. And there's a lot of stomach diseases going around, like IBS, bloating, constipation, Crohn's, all these digestive diseases. Well, if you start drinking celery juice on a continual basis, it will start to alleviate and heal some of these stomach problems. Celery juice can actually, over time, and this is according to the medical media, which I completely believe, over time, celery juice can allow your body to start making its own HCl again, which is your stomach acid that is responsible for digesting your food. Now, as we get older, our HCl tends to, diminish. But if you drink celery juice every day, this will help your body rebuild your HCl. And of course, once you regain your HCl, your digestion will work like it used to. Number four, if you have skin issues, say eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, as a naturopath, we were taught, and I have seen it to be true, that most of our skin conditions are caused because our bodies are toxic. Our blood can be toxic. Our colons are toxic, especially if our colons are toxic. If our colons aren't moving and our body is having a hard time getting our toxins out of our colon, it can start to come through the skin. I mean, these are toxins the body, because our skin is one of our biggest organs of detoxification. So if we're very toxic, our body will push some of the toxins through our skin, and that will cause the irritations that we see. Well, if you drink celery juice long enough, it can start to alleviate some of these skin conditions, because celery juice is a powerful detoxer. It detoxes the whole body. Take it from me, I've done cleanses with celery juice, and when I have bowel movements actually are black during these cleanses I do. I had my mother-in-law on one of the cleanses recently, and celery juice was cleaning her out, immensely. She feels a lot better today. I think we're on number five. Number five, let's see. It is good for arthritis because celery juice is a very powerful anti-inflammatory beverage. So arthritis, is caused by a number of different things, but one thing that most arthritis have in common is inflammation. If you're inflamed, you're going to be in pain. So celery juice over time can help to soothe the inflammation in our bodies. Also, celery juice over time can help our bodies. It gives our bodies what it needs to rebuild cartilage and connective tissue for our joints to start to rebuild themselves. It works even better with celery juice on this instance if you drink carrot juice also during the day. Carrot juice and celery juice together have all the nutrients we need for our bodies to rebuild the joints. Let's see. Celery juice is, well, one other thing on arthritis, celery juice is a high source of organic sodium that our bodies can use, and sodium is responsible for keeping calcium in solution in our bloodstreams. And a lot of the calcium sources that we partake of today, like calcium carbonate, things like supplemental forms of calcium, our bodies doesn't absorb that very well. So some of this calcium can actually deposit in our joints. It can deposit in our arteries, and you don't need it in there. I mean, on your joints it can cause arthritis, on our arteries it can cause high blood pressure, possible heart attacks and strokes. So we don't want that. So how do you get these rogues? One of the ways to get the rogue calcium out of the body is to drink celery juice every day. Over time, celery juice can help to dissipate some of these rogue deposits we may have in our joints and arteries, and take it off there and put it where it needs to go. Or either that, or it will excrete it out of our body. So that's another reason why celery juice will help with your arthritis. Celery juice is also a good source of magnesium and iron. I mean, it's a very good source of vitamin K, magnesium, iron, potassium. And number 6, blood pressure. High blood pressure is another common so-called disease. It's actually a symptom of a poor lifestyle, especially one that you have uncontrolled stress. I mean, if you have a lot of stress and you don't ever get a handle on it, your blood pressure is going to be high. And that's a normal physiological response to stress and worry. So, but if you drink celery juice celery has been known for a long time to lower blood pressure. It has, I believe it has vasodilation properties on arteries, which means it helps the arteries expand, and that makes the blood easier to flow. But yeah, so another benefit, it can help reduce your blood pressure. There's been other evidence that celery can help fight or prevent cancer in our body. Celery is full of flavonoids that can help our bodies fight off cancer, oxidative stress, and number 7 is one you don't hear a whole lot about, but self-confidence. Drinking celery juice every day will boost your self-confidence. Why? Because once you start showing yourself love, and when you start to love yourself, and you start to feed yourself foods that you know are good for you, you start exercising to make your body healthier and leaner and feel better, it boosts our confidence within ourselves, because when we treat ourselves better, it makes us feel better about ourselves, and we can project this onto others that we meet in our daily lives. We can make other people feel better about themselves. Give people compliments. It doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't hurt a thing. Compliment people. Tell people you love them. Start treating yourself well, and a lot of these divine gifts and things already within us will start to come out and flow easier. Of course, there's a lot. I mean, there's so many benefits to celery juice that it take me all day to sit here and read them off to you. And there are some things that we're never going to learn. Science will never learn some of this stuff. Science will never figure out exactly every constituent, everything that is in celery or an apple or an orange or anything of that nature. Anything that nature made, science will never ever crack the code of that. I can assure you of this. Because the creator who created nature is a lot smarter than anyone who ever will be here as a scientist or a researcher, me or you or anybody else. That's a good thing. We don't need to know everything. We just need to know that celery juice is good for you, and spreading love is good for you, and celery juice is really tasty. And next time I want to make a video to show you how to juice it. I mean, it's not rocket science, but I like to show people how to do things. And, well, I guess until next time, keep it natural.